Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint.
Hey guys!
Oh, we're gonna continue working on the cover. Let's raise you guys up a little. Seems really close. And Clint is working in the kitchen because he is going to do like the back side for me. At least get it, so I'm ready to put the back on so we have a completed cover. So yesterday I was looking for some of this lace, and look, we had a lace miracle. I know I'm a nut, but we really did, because right after I quit filming, all of a sudden the lace, I saw this one piece and I was like, oh darn, that's not going to be enough. And then I looked down and found the rest of it. So I knew that it had to be in there somewhere. So I was pretty excited about that.
She was all fluttered.
I was all aflutter. I was so excited. So we're going to go ahead and sew that on. And then it'll be ready to do the
Where is that anyway?
to put the back on, huh?
Where is the other
The other what?
sticky trap? You cut two, didn't you?
Yeah. Can't. I think I put it in your counter, in your thing. Because isn't that where you told me to put it? Sorry, he's asking questions. I don't even know what he's talking about.
You do too.
Yeah, I think I folded it up and put it in there. Find it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah guys, it's been really windy here today. I keep teasing one of my friends that we're supposed to get snow, but I don't know. I think we might be about done with the snowstorms.
Seems like it.
Of course, as soon as I say that, we'll have a big snowstorm.
I hope we do. I want snow.
I would like one more big one right before, right before spring. I think that'd be kind of nice, but if not, it's just not meant to be, huh?
Am I putting this on the fabric?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so my thought was to kind of put this under here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put it on top of it. Because one thing is it's kind of glued down. Though I could probably make it work. Yeah, I could actually, huh? Kind of pull up most of it. Okay, so and if you remember, I want to put that one heart here. But how do I want that to go? Because it's such beautiful lace, I kind of don't want to, cover up the whole badge. So I might just do it like this. You guys can't even see what I'm talking about. There. And then this piece could go like that. That'd be pretty too. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's go ahead and just sew it on real quick. But I was so excited when I saw that fabric, because I was really bummed when I couldn't find any more, and I really thought we had more. We did, I just couldn't find it. Okay, so I am just going to make sure nothing is in there where I want it to, don't want it to be, I guess. What's wrong, baby? You just waiting on me?
I'm waiting on the fabric.
Oh, I wonder where the fabric is.
It was not in there.
Is this it? So yeah, that was pretty exciting. Of course, then I forgot to turn it back. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, geez, huh? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, what is today, Thursday? Or it will be when you guys see this. This one, I really don't mind it, you know, going over, because that's not a, one of my favorite laces. It was just kind of a layering lace. So I don't mind it going over that. Can I do that the same way? Make sure everything's pulled out. That's on the edge. And then we'll just kind of sew there. I'm still using pink. We still have some pink left. But yeah, you definitely want to do any sewing at this point that, you know, you don't want to sew through like a nice finished back. So you kind of want to think about that definitely when you're making these covers. Okay, so let's kind of move you guys back up. Oops. There we go. So I think that is turning out so beautiful. And a lot of you guys have said how much you're enjoying watching this come together, and I agree. I think it's just a fun little cover. And, you know, just pulling out some laces. I have been watching, well, I don't know that I was watching her particularly, but Charlotte Peterson, I think is what it is. And she's a really sweet friend of mine. And she did a, let's see, what did she call it? It was like a loaded envelope, but it was like a lacy envelope. So we might kind of visit her channel, or, you know, some of her, the envelope for some inspiration. So I do want to make sure and kind of clean these up. Like I said, I don't want, you know, a lot of extra strings and stuff when I put on the back of the cover. So I am going to move, and we're going to attempt to do the back of the cover, and then I will come back and we'll complete it on camera. I just want to show you guys how, you know, we do it. You know, if you don't have this thick stabilizer, then you can use cardboard. I've seen people use cardstock, those manila envelopes. They're like perfect size for like a one signature journal. But we really like this. We're really happy with how this helps and how it holds up, and then you can kind of work on it and, you know, not have any issues. So let's go ahead and let me get the backing, and we'll probably go ahead and iron it on before we, you know, attempt to go around it, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so Clint fixed the back for me. So this is the inside. Isn't that pretty? Looks so nice. So what we're gonna do is, where is my art glitter glue? Is it behind here? Gotta be like right in front of me.
Well, yeah. Right there, right there.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna trim this. Clint's gonna look for it for me. And he is sweetie. Sweetie. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, it's probably on the floor. There it is. When in doubt, look on the floor, because we do have the cats. Okay, so we are making, we're working on dinner too. I have brown rice in the Instapot, and we're gonna have like a stir fry type thing. So I'm really excited about that.
Well, I'm gonna start cutting stuff. You just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. So we're just having veggies and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, this one is a little bit close to the edge. So I need the outer edge to come on the inside and kind of fold over. So we're gonna trim this down just a little bit so I don't have so much bulk kind of being, you know, turned over. So without hurting anything. So let's start right here. I don't want to cut through both layers for sure. And then Clint's going to do the edges for me on his machine because he does such a nice job. And I asked him to. Yeah, so see, that's going to lay really nice in there. Okay. That one looks a little bit long still. Just take your time, especially in this, you know, for this part, because you want to, you don't want to make it too short. That would not be good. That would be a bummer. Big bummer. Okay. And then I always save all my scraps if they're worth saving. You know, just because you never know what you're going to need during your journal process. Just want to make sure that that's going to flip over really nicely. And it will. So even just something like this, I'm going to keep that because I have some other ideas that I want, and I'll need just little pieces of pink or something. Okay, so I think the best thing to do is let's glue the top. So I'm just going to put some glue on it. Of course, I always use art glitter glue. That's my favorite. And then we'll kind of turn that in. That way it holds it whenever we are doing our edging. Come on, you can do it. Now some of this might be too thick. See, here's some lace and stuff, and I want to try to get those in, you know, like turned down. So hopefully that will work. And since he's using his sewing machine, he can get through a bigger amount of bulk than I could with mine. So like he can go through cardboard and stuff so much easier. Mine's one of the newer ones and mine doesn't hold up that well. Okay, so come on. There we go. It's starting to stick, I think, a little bit.
You're on all the cauliflowers, isn't it?
I think so, because it's just half of one, so.
Oh.
Clint's cutting up veggies now while I'm talking to you guys. Come on, come on. And like on the edges, I think I'm just going to trim this down just a little bit so that it will fold over nicely. We'll have a nice finished look. A lot of work to this kind of journal. Cover. We've made a few like this. As you know, Clint, you know, makes most of our covers lately. But once in a while, I really want to get in there and do it. Need more fingers. So I hope you guys are doing well. I know I already said that, but hope you are. And I think this weekend is President's Weekend, President's Day. So I don't know if the people we get our jobs from, if they, you know, celebrate President's Day or whatever. But so we just kind of find out when, you know, we'll know by the time this video goes up. So we might have Monday off. And I think Clint said we have to go to Durango on Friday. So we'll see how that works out. It's not doing as well as I hoped it would. It's just all the lace and stuff is really hard to kind of turn over, but I'm still trying to do it. Just so, and plus when I glue the top down, it'll stay, I know.
Oh, it will, yeah.
You know, it's just the initial, because I want it to not have those raw edges on the front. I'm trying to glue them under. So you could do this if you were like in front of the TV or something. You know, we still don't have TV. We'll probably get that thing fixed. But it just wasn't a priority for us right now, and then we forgot. And it doesn't bother us. We both have iPads, so if we need to look up something, we'll get it again. Because I do like watching the news, and you know, I'm not going to watch it on my iPad. I just kind of watch it with Clint. So, okay, so now I am going to fold this over. We're going to make it as straight as possible. And then we'll glue that down as well. But we want it to be really nice, really have a nice finished look. And I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole thing. I know how much you want to, but so I just kind of am just going in and making sure that it's going to cover all those raw edges. And that way when he, you know, and it's going to get caught in his like 1/4 inch seam. So we have a really pretty cover. So I'm just going to kind of work it in until it is, you know, covering it. If it's too long, it kind of, you can see it from the front, and I don't want that. But I think it's working pretty well. And it is helping with that lace, so that's nice. That's a good thing. Put it in just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. So I woke up at about 2:30, I think, and I did take a nap. I was so tired. Clint didn't take a nap today. I'm really surprised, but he was also really hurting, and he said he just didn't even feel like taking a nap. He didn't feel like even laying down. He was hurting that bad. So, but see how pretty that is looking? I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and work around the outer edges and get this ready to sew, and I'll come back before we sew it, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so what I did is I turned over all the corners, all the edges, and then Clint went back in there and he ironed it for me after I got everything turned over and glued, and that also gives it time for the glue to dry. But I made sure and left plenty of the lace so I could kind of fold that under too and not have a bunch of raw edges. This side was a little bit short, but it worked out pretty well. So again, I want to look at the front, make sure I'm that I'm on the front, which is this side over here. Okay, and because remember this that I thought was so pretty. If you guys are interested, I will look this up and see if I got it on Hobby Lobby. Pretty sure I did though. So pretty. And I thought, well, while Clint's having to go around it anyways, be the perfect time to put anything else, you know, that I want to be sewn on. So, I mean, you know, he could like sew around it and then we could sew this on, but you know, if you can do it all at once, I think it's better. So I am just going to glue this down on the edge just so that he can catch that as he is sewing around the edge for me. And then I'm going to pull it kind of tight and then do the same thing on this edge over here. The bottom, I need to make sure, oh wait, see, that's one thing. I wanted it to go up like this. Good thing I thought about that, huh? Jeez. I was thinking, how am I going to get the bottom to stick? But yeah, oops. Just want to make sure, you know, it's all the way to the edge. And then I'm going to go ahead and put, hopefully this won't be too hard for his machine, because there will be quite a few layers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't be fine.
I'm sorry, a 100-year-old sewing machine is going to be just fine.
Well, and that's what I was telling him. You know, mine would not be able to do to go through all this.
Sure.
But yours can go through cardboard and stuff without any issue. Jazzy is loving playing with Daddy today. And it's so funny because she keeps coming over and saying, let me play with the straw, Daddy. And little boy, little guy, he'll come over there and he'll be like, oh, you guys are playing straw? I want to play, I want to play. And so he steals the straw from her. They've been entertaining me all afternoon.
We're strapping.
Okay.
She just absolutely loves straws.
That is her favorite thing. And you know what a great cat toy, you know, talk about cheap.
Yeah.
The cheap set of cat toys.
Probably want that dry.
Yeah, I'm going to let this dry, but we're
That
off.
looks nice though.
Isn't that pretty? So that will be, think of another way to, you know, sew it in. You know, of course, we're going to have the spine, and then when we sew in our signatures, that will hold down the center and it'll be a nice tight pocket. So now I am thinking, is there anything else I want to put here? You know, we have talked about putting this or, you know, something on the sides, edges. So is that something I want to do? I'm kind of loving the way it's coming together here now. And, you know, if Clint goes in and sews that, he's going to sew my edges down. So, you know, is that something I want to glue on later? So I'm not going to worry about that right now. So we are going to let this part dry, and he's going to sew around the edges, not getting my ties in there, because he's good like that. He'll be fine. And we're going to let it dry. He's going to sew around the edges, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so Clint was able, thankfully,
It was
to
tough.
go around. It was tough, but you know, this has so many layers, and it did kind of tangle up on him, but I think that just kind of adds to the charm. That doesn't bother me. So I will, actually right now while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and put a little bit of glue. It just looked like it had a couple of ends poking out and stuff, and I just want to make sure, you know, that it stays well intact. I'm just gonna kind of scrub it there and on this side, just so we don't have any threads coming off. And look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that pretty? I love how it looks. So I know you guys have been enjoying watching this come together, and you know, it's just really been fun to make the cover. Typically I don't make the cover first because I like to do my signatures, but I've had a lot of practice lately with Clint making the covers, and then I kind of fill it up with my signature, so I kind of know how to do that better than what I used to. Okay, so I did go in and looked at some of my papers, and I kind of want to show you guys the paper that we're going to use, the main paper, and we're going to use this one. This one is by Prima, and this one is called Apricot Honey. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I got it like 40% off or whatever. But if I can find it, I'll put a link below on Amazon. I would think they would have it as well. But I was thinking it might be too orangey because it is apricot, but when I looked inside of it, I was pleasantly surprised that there is a lot of pink. So, and like here's our strand. So that is going to just go beautifully, I think. So yeah, what do you guys think? And it's got the gorgeous butterflies. This one does have touches of brass. Is it brass? Foil. But it kind of looks brassy. Or kind of like, here's the back of that one. And, you know, we will put other papers in there too, but I just wanted to show you guys what pack I had in mind for this. And I love that it has all these cut aparts and stuff. Just really fun. So I might spend some time cutting these out offline. But look at the back of that one. Isn't that beautiful, the bricks? So I'm so excited to do this. And to use up some of my, you know, beautiful papers that I have had sitting for, you know, a few months. This is a fairly new one to me. Isn't that pretty? What does the back look like? The back looks kind of like a marble or like a paint peeling off of concrete or something. That's kind of cool. So I'm so excited to work on this journal. Then these pieces, which are so pretty. But yeah, I'll definitely have to cut that. And then look at this. Beautiful. Love it. But yeah, this is Prima, and one reason I bought it is because it was double-sided paper. And now I'm thrilled to death to have it because it's perfect for this journal. The beautiful butterflies. Can't you just see butterflies and lace? That just sounds so pretty to me. This one has like a greenish tint. So I was really thrilled to see this. I had another one I was debating on, but then I saw this and the colors are almost perfect. I thought, you know, I gotta use this one. See, this one has peaches in it, but I think that is still gonna go so nicely in this journal. And then that's the back of that paper. So let me know what you guys think, and then we'll go through and we'll start the paper in tomorrow's video. I kind of just wanted to finish up the cover today and just kind of show you a completed version. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of glue to hold this lace down so that because it's kind of flopping and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Just a little bit on those one edges. It kind of gathers really nicely in, grabs in that lace. So I think that is going to be really nice. Smelling so good in here too. While Clint was sewing, I was sauteing our vegetables. We're just it's kind of like cleaning out the refrigerator. Anything that we had, you know, that we kind of wanted to use up. We're just kind of doing like a stir fry type thing, but no soy sauce because weigh-in is on Friday and I don't want a lot of salt. So I didn't have chips. I've been having chips every day for supper, for lunch. So I had tilapia tacos, only 4 points. Clint doesn't like tilapia. I always offer to make him some. He doesn't like fish. So, what do you guys think? I'm so excited. I can't wait to move on to the next step of this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys and all of your comments. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. We do put up, for the most part, daily videos. And thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel. We will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.